Yeah. So, anyways, one more segment here besides fake Mr. Beast and pedophiles.
The election.
No. You know what's funny? Rondo and I already talked about the election in the last podcast.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You guys talk about the debate?
No, not the debate. Just Biden dropping out.
Oh.
But the debate doesn't matter anymore.
No, but I mean...
That whole debate's pointless.
The debate is, I think, contributed to Biden dropping out.
Yes.
It definitely contributed to people's interpretation.
Something...
And the Democratic Party came out and was like, I think the people are right on this one.
Something somebody pointed out was the timing. Why did Joe drop out now?
He waited late. Well, I think it's because after the debate, after Trump's assassination, they realized... Attempt. Yeah.
He's not dead.
Yeah. After the attempt, they realized, here's the deal. I don't think people are going to want to vote for Biden, and then him surviving an assassination attempt is just like a huge boost, and then the fist pump in the end, it's like, I don't know if we can win against that.
With Biden. And
then he gets COVID.
Yeah. So, no, what I heard one of the theories was that, I guess we're talking about the election anyways. So, for second podcast in a row, folks, sorry. They waited for the Republican National Convention to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Because now the entire convention was shitting on Biden the entire time. They didn't discuss policy at all. They just shit on Biden the entire time. So now that Biden dropped, it makes them look bad, like, oh, they didn't discuss policy. What are these people that people want to vote for? What are their policies?
Yeah.
So, I'm sure the debate happened, and they're like...
They haven't nominated someone yet, have they?
The Democrats?
Yeah, I don't think they have formally announced them.
They haven't yet, but Kamala does have enough votes to do it.
And then there's... That's an interesting one, because now they're gonna because now people are calling it Scamala versus Trump. She has her own. Every person out there has their own.
Oh yeah, apparently the big thing with Kamala is that she slept her way to the top.
That is also true, but I guess she was in charge of border control. Do you want to rate our border control on a scale of 1 to 10? How effective do you think she was?
Not very effective, but. Here's the thing, though. Okay,
But it is true. She did. I will.
Yes,
it wasn't. There is evidence out there that she did sort of sleep her way to the top.
But the question about the border thing is, did she go relaxed on it because that's how she genuinely feels, or was it like, I've got more important things to do? I don't really care. And now that she's running for president and knows it's a big deal...
Does she have her priorities?
Now she's like, okay, now I might have to take care of this problem.
Yeah.
I will point out, Congress is all in favor of taking care of the border, except for the far right, because if they take care of the border problem, that's one of their biggest speaking points to get them elected. And if they fix the problem, well, why are we going to elect a guy who... We're not going to we might re-elect you, but to be honest, that's the only thing you talked about doing.
Yep.
So I've heard that's one of the things why the border still has never been taken care of, is because it allows them to keep getting it re-elected.
Well, their other speaking point, I think, too, would be just the fact that Biden, there were like 4 wars during the Biden administration.
Those wars were going to happen regardless.
But there were 0 when Trump was in office.
True. But again...
He put Putin straight.
You say that. I don't... Because he sucks Putin's dick.
Well, I think Putin's scared of him.
Yes, but also our allies are scared of Trump.
I think that's good.
No,
it hinders,
that's a bad thing.
I think...
Because our allies...
I'm sorry, not your allies. No, I think it's good if Russia fears us, because it's like...
Well, Kim Jong-un didn't fear him.
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un was like, "Oh, let's meet. Let's have tea. Let's make peace." That's not fear. That's not even respect.
To have tea?
That's... I know I'm going to be able to get what I want from you. I'm going to be able to get what I want out of you.
By having tea?
Well, that's just a...
I thought it was a genuine gesture. Have tea.
No. Because, like, when Biden came to the office, Kim Jong-un said he'd only talk to Trump. Why?
You don't
What
like
kind
him?
of deal? What kind of deals was Trump doing under the table?
Yeah.
What was happening that we didn't know about?
Well,
I don't think it's a good thing to have our enemies endorse a presidential candidate.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Because Putin endorses him. Kim Jong-un endorses him. China doesn't like him. Of course, nobody from China likes
They all
China
have,
doesn't like any of our presidential
that's
candidates.
the thing. They all
but that's
have-
good.
that's the thing. They all have their fault, which is why I was saying, as long as we're just gonna be voting for a bunch of old people, I'm putting my vote for Carter.
Oh my God! Not the corpse.
He still has one more term left in him.
Yeah, the walking corpse.
He still has one.
Have you
term
seen
left
that
in
one
him.
photo of him in the wheelchair? He literally looks like that old lady from SpongeBob. Chocolate?
Chocolate.
That's just like a burnt stick.
He still has one term left in him.
He looks like a corpse. Sorry. I'm sorry,
Well, it's
Mr.
just-
Carter. But
Biden's 81. Currently the oldest. Trump's not far behind him at 78. It's like, are we going to put anyone, like, that's, like, not close to dying in
oh,
office?
that's Kamala now.
Yeah, there you go.
But she's got a lot of vice presidents, though.
So then we'd have a first man, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah. The
And it would be a first. It would actually be a first.
yeah, the first man.
Mm-hmm.
Is she married?
I don't know.
Google it. There's the new tab.
I know. I think she was. No, she was dating. She was dating. That's
Go to the new tab, in the top left,
I'm looking for your mouse.
or
New
not.
tab.
There's already a tab open.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
How did we open two?
I have no idea.
What? Does she have kids?
I have no idea.
She's married.
Douglas
Emma.
Emhoff,
She has 2 children.
Cade Emhoff, and Ella Emhoff.
Okay, this is Cole.
Oh well, from here it looked like Cade. I went to the eye doctor's. He was just like, "Are you sure you don't want glasses?"
What'd you say?
I went, "I'll wait till I'm 25. Make it a quarter of a century." I still have 20/20 vision.
Are you still? Why does it not sound?
Oh well. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
Oh, now it sounds.
Interesting.
Did you see that?
Oh, I saw it.
Why is it so quiet?
Your phone having problems?
Oh,
Weird.
what the hell?
Anyways,
This might be a problem. I use this to wake up in the morning.
that might be a problem.
I'm going to set an alarm for 4 o'clock.
Anyways, what were you gonna say?
I don't even know. The timer was going off. No.
You said, "Do you still?" We're talking about my eyes.
Oh, yeah. Can you still pass a driving test?
Yeah, I have 20/20 vision.
Okay.
I have better vision than most of the fuckers that take the driving test. Let's be
No,
real.
there is a legal limit to how bad it can be.
Yes.
The volume was up all the way too.
But I've seen some of the old fucks that come in with a license, and they're like, "I can't see this," and I'm
Well,
like,
to be
"What
fair,
do
that
you
wasn't
mean?"
an actual. That was a stopwatch timer. But why? Still, why didn't it make a sound?
Who knows? No, I could still pass. I have 20/20 vision. You don't need 20/20 vision to do the driver's test.
No, I know.
I think you can have like 20/30 vision in both eyes, and I think that's sufficient. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
And I think
I wish I had like eagle eyes, like
my-
25. 20/5.
oh,
What you see from 5 feet away, I could see from 20 feet away.
I don't. That's not how that works.
That is how that works.
Yes, yeah,
That is literally what the numbers mean.
yeah. I know my dad and
That's
a
an
lot
eagle.
of people
Actually,
I know.
no, I think sometimes an eagle, they say it might even be 24.
My dad, with his latest pair of glasses, has 20/10.
2010.
Yeah. Why I don't. So when
What-
my dad was
what?
like, "Can you read that?" I'm like, "No," He's like, I can read that. And then I go to the doctors. He's like, yeah, this is what your dad can see. And I'm like, the fuck?
2010?
He'll show me he'll show me 2010 on there, or like 2015.
And it's just like this little itty.
And I'm like, nope, I can't read that. Even with the little extra boosting, the glasses that I need, which are basically just
how big are his lenses? Are they like
well, no, I mean they're just the way it corrects his eyes.
It corrects it that much.
Well, it doesn't. Yeah, they're not that thick. They're regular sized. Mine would be super thin.
2010.
That's why mine aren't really worth it. They'd be super thin. Because my eyes aren't that bad. They're bad. People notice that they're bad, but that's because most fuckers have glasses and they're looking at 2015.
See,
I can't see 2015.
2010, that'd be like taking this and shrinking that all the way down.
It's not that.
And your dad be sitting back here like, oh yeah, I know what that says. Now make it bigger so I can see it. Oh yeah, that says, I often forget. I have to lean forward just to read it. Oh yeah, I often forget.
Yeah, I often.
Microphone's in the way.
Yeah. No, it's not even 20. He said this time. I swear, the last time I was in there, he said 2010. This time, he just showed me 2015, and I was able to read the 2015 with what I would have for glasses.
Oh yeah.
So, they're remodeling the eye doctors.
Are they?
I was like turned around. I'm like, where the hell am I? There are still 2 tests at the eye doctors that I hate.
Which ones are those?
The first test, which I don't hate that much.
Is it the one how they measure your eye?
The one where they look in the back, where they take the picture of the back of your eye.
Look at the house.
Oh no! That one measures what. So I know what all the machines do. Oh. The first machine you go to, the one where you look at the green dot, the green.
Oh yeah, and then they take the picture.
They take the photo.
Yeah.
I don't. That one is okay. I just hate it because it takes so damn long because I blink too fast.
Oh. You have a problem with blinking?
I literally blink so fast it can't take the photo. They're like, hold your eye open. I'm like, I can't. You shine a bright light in my face, I'm going to blink. And I blink way faster than what seems like most people are able to, and they can't get it. And it takes freaking forever.
Sounds like a you problem.
This time it wasn't bad. I think the assistant I got.
It only took an hour.
Because I always get it's always a female assistant.
Yeah.
And it's always somebody new.
Yeah.
It's never this for the past.
I mean, I see the same doctor, but
yeah.
I have a different assistant every time.
Yeah. There's always completely new staff. How do you have new staff every year? They must be like residents or something. And so they are only going to be there for a year.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe they're paired with like does you now have like an eye doctor college or something?
I don't know. They're also relatively attractive young women. You're just like, huh? Oh, you're just like, maybe my eye doctor is a little, that's just what the industry's going towards. I don't know. There are always new ones. I don't know. This time, I really thought about it and went, a little weird. But, a little weird. But,
You're not that far out of college.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's just constantly these new young women all the time.
Oh.
I'm just like, weird. But, anyways. No, so...
I thought you were saying, like, they were too young or something. I was like, no, that far out of college.
Then the worst. Then the next test is they measure the machine. That's the one you look at the house. That machine gets a rough idea of what your prescription should be.
I have to get that from when you look at the letters.
Well, yes, that fine tunes it, but that machine gives the eye doctor an idea of where to start.
Oh.
And so then.
Well, I thought they got the rough idea of where to start when you go up there and they say, read the smallest line you can read. Okay.
Well, no, because when you walk in there, and after she does like the close and the peripheral tests and stuff, she'll go up to the machine and she'll adjust it, and she's looking off a piece of paper. That piece of paper is what she wrote down from the machine.
Oh.
And she's in these things you just don't know. But I asked this time. I was curious. I was like, tell me. And she's like, oh,
I
yeah,
want to indulge in my ignorance of the eye doctor.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what good staring at this little house does. You know, what the machine going, I don't know what it does.
That's my favorite one.
And then the worst machine at the eye doctor's is the pressure test.
Oh.
It used to be where you'd sit in that thing and then go, and you'd bump the freaking table and everything, you know. That was annoying. But now, it's the gun.
Yes.
I hate it. Because it's this tiny little thing that they get like a millimeter from your eye. And you're trusting this young woman to do this. You've never met her before. You don't know shit. Somebody's like, yeah, but think about it. You get to sue if she pokes your eye out. I'm like, yeah, but do they have $20 million? And I don't know if is one eye worth $20 million.
You think you're worth $20 million?
That's what I'm gonna want.
I don't know if your life is worth $20 million.
It's not even a life. It's literally my eye. And so it's just like, that's the thing. How much money would I actually get? And it's like, is one eye really worth it? They talked about this on Safety Third recently, actually. Somebody was
How much money are you really hindered by losing an eye?
Somebody asked.
You could still do. It does work.
Okay, there you go. Somebody asked. But only for a short period. Interesting.
What?
And then it stops.
This might be a problem.
That is a problem. You might need to get an alarm clock.
No, it starts again.
Okay, so just pulses.
Stop.
But anyways, so
this might be a problem.
It might be a problem.
I'm gonna need to go buy an alarm clock.
This is why I don't use my phone for waking up in the mornings. An alarm clock.
I have an. This is interesting. Well, see, I have an actual alarm clock. The problem is the alarm doesn't work anymore. The alarm does not sound, and I've been kind of curious to take it apart. I imagine there's this little. I don't know. I want to see what's wrong. If I can look at it and tell what's wrong, without having to get out a multimeter and check voltages.
Anyways,
but I'm curious. But anyways, I had an actual alarm clock, and the alarm clock doesn't work. So then I started using my phone because it's loud and annoying.
Yeah.
And I've been using it for 2 years or so. And this is actually I noticed it. I think this week. I think I did it another day. Because it rang and then it stopped, but then it didn't do it like this. Like it rang and it stopped, but then it kept doing its normal loudness thing.
Right. So, anyways.